The story of this neurosurgeon will truly inspire you and help you understand the power of manifestation in a clear and practical way. If you watch this video until the end and apply the manifestation technique explained here, it has the potential to create meaningful changes in your life. What if I told you that every single time you talk down to yourself, you are physically building a prison? Every time you say, "I am not smart enough," or "I will always struggle with money," or "good things just do not happen to people like me," you are not just thinking a temporary thought. You are laying down a biological brick. And day by day, year by year, the walls of your mind get higher, the space inside gets darker, and eventually, you look around and realize you are trapped in a reality of your own creation. But here's the most incredible secret a neurosurgeon will ever tell you. The key to let yourself out of that prison has been sitting inside your pocket the entire time. Today, we are stripping away the magic tricks, the fake gurus, and pseudoscience. Because according to one of the world's leading Stanford neurosurgeons, manifestation is not spiritual philosophy. It is neuroscience. And your brain has the literal, physical power to rewire your entire life. To understand how this actually works, we have to travel back to 1968, to a small town in California. Imagine a 12-year-old boy growing up in a home that is a constant, chaotic war zone. His father is an alcoholic. His mother is partially paralyzed from a stroke, chronically depressed, and struggling to survive. They are constantly getting evicted, living on public assistance. And every single day, the boy's body is tight with anxiety. He lives in constant survival mode. When the fighting at home gets too loud, he gets on his bicycle and rides as far and as fast as his legs can carry him. One afternoon, he wanders into a small strip mall magic shop, simply looking for a plastic toy trick to distract himself from his reality. He does not find the toy. Instead, he meets a woman named Ruth. Ruth was a radiant, warm presence. She did not judge his dirty clothes. After around 15 minutes of conversation with the Ruth told him, "I really like you. I am going to be here for the next 6 weeks. If you show up every single day, I will teach you real magic." The boy had no idea what she meant. He did not have self-awareness or big dreams. He was just a desperate, hopeless child. But he showed up every day. He showed up because she made him feel safe, and also because she gave him chocolate chip cookies. Over those 6 weeks, Ruth taught him a powerful mindfulness and visualization technique that quieted the chaos inside his nervous system. The exact technique we are going to discuss very soon. That boy grew up to become Dr. James Doty, a world-renowned Stanford neurosurgeon, philanthropist, and former chairman of the Dalai Lama Foundation. He did not escape his circumstances by luck. He escaped because a simple mindset shift literally remodeled the biological architecture of his brain. So, how does a neurosurgeon explain this magic scientifically? It all comes down to two primary modes of your nervous system. The first is what Dr. Doty calls fear mode. This is your sympathetic nervous system, the fight, flight, or freeze response. When you live in fear, struggle, and stress, your brainstem is constantly firing, signaling that a threat is near. Your blood pressure rises, your muscles tighten, and crucially, your cognitive brain networks shut down. In fear mode, your brain physically cannot see opportunities because it is too busy trying to survive. The second is what he calls heart mode. This is your parasympathetic nervous system, and it is the state we actually evolved to live in. When you are in heart mode, your body releases oxytocin and dopamine. Your brain enters a state of deep, open calm. Your cognitive pathways, your memory, and your focus operate at their absolute peak performance. And this is the exact neurological state required for manifestation. Because of how your brain filters the world. Every single second, your senses are bombarded with roughly 6 to 10 million bits of raw information. But your subconscious filters it down. You only consciously perceive about 50 to 100 bits of information per second. And that filtered information is based on your dominant emotional state. If your brain is tuned to fear mode, it will only let through the 100 bits of data that prove you are struggling and unsafe. But when you tune your brain to heart mode, the filter shifts. It suddenly allows you to see the hidden opportunities, the creative solutions, and the pathways to success that were physically present the entire time, but completely invisible to your stressed out mind. If you want to stop repeating your old, painful story, you have to actively reprogram this filter. Here's the exact step-by-step method Dr. Doty teaches to embed a new intention into your subconscious. Step 1 is to shift the nervous system. Before you visualize anything, you must calm your stress response. Sit comfortably and begin a slow, rhythmic breathing pattern. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold that breath for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly for 4 seconds. Do this for just 2 minutes. This simple act physically stimulates your vagus nerve and forces your brain to shift from fear mode to heart mode. Step 2 is physical coding. Do not just think about your goal. Take a physical pencil and write it down on a piece of paper. The tactile, motor sensory act of writing creates a distinct neurological footprint. Then, read it silently. Then, read it aloud. By writing, reading, and speaking, you are engaging multiple sensory channels to tell your brain that this specific information is critical to your survival. Step 3 is first-person mental rehearsal. Close your eyes and visualize the final outcome. But do not visualize it like a movie where you are watching yourself from far away. Visualize it in the first person. If your goal is a new home, feel the cool metal of the doorknob in your palm. Feel the colors of the house. Feel the positive energy of the house. Feel the deep sense of safety and calm resting in your chest. Use your emotions and feel like you are already in your dream house, enjoying life with your family. Because as a neurosurgeon will tell you, your brain cannot tell the difference between a real physical experience and a vividly imagined sensory rehearsal. What fires together, wires together. You are laying down the physical pathways of your future. By rehearsing this every day, you are literally imprinting your goal on your nervous system. And once it will be imprinted on your nervous system, your goal will be important to your subconscious mind. And that will automatically attract different opportunities related to your goal. And that is how you will be able to manifest anything you want very easily. Step 4 is to release the attachment. Once you have visualized this, let it go. Treat your intention like ordering a meal at a restaurant. After you place your order with the waiter, you sit down, relax, and expect it to arrive. Worrying and obsessing over how it will happen reactivates your fear mode, which instantly shuts down your filter. When Dr. Doty was 12, he wrote down a list of 10 things he wanted. To be a doctor, a millionaire, a mansion, a Porsche, a Rolex, and to date beautiful women. And because his mental programming was so strong, he got every single one of them. By his 30s, he was an incredibly wealthy Stanford surgeon. He owned a Ferrari, a custom mansion overlooking the ocean, and a villa in Florence. So tonight, when you close your eyes, stop fighting your old, painful circumstances. Stop laying down the bricks of your mental prison. Take the key out of your pocket, drop into heart mode, calm your mind, select your path, project your future with sensory detail, and expect it with quiet confidence. You are not stuck. You are simply programmed. And anything that has been programmed can be rewritten. If you are ready to put down the bricks and step out of the prison of your old identity today, leave a comment below. I unlock my mind. And if this scientific perspective on manifestation made sense to you, click that like button and subscribe. Because your external transformation does not begin when the world changes. It begins the moment your brain does.